I got to tell you, the Philadelphia Eagles being in a playoff spot, and it's really weird to see a standings in a conference where a team that's in front of them has not yet clinched, but they have. Such is the case.
Right.
The 49ers currently ranked 6th. They haven't clinched a playoff spot. The Saints can come get them. If the Saints win next week in Atlanta and the 49ers lose to the Rams, the Saints are in the playoffs. The 49ers are out, and the Eagles are just sitting back already chilling. They're in.
That's crazy.
Despite having the same record as the Niners. 9-7, not good enough for the Niners. 9-7, good enough for the Eagles. Don't ask me why, as Billy Joel once said.
Don't talk to strangers.
But Nick Sirianni, when he took the job, and he looked like the proverbial deer in headlights. Do you remember his first press conference there?
It was not good.
And it's just like, who is this guy that they've hired? And Doug Peterson's out, and this guy is in? Who is this guy?
Especially when you looked at it in comparison to Dan Campbell's intro, you know. It
was just wild.
Just like,
I know. Dan Campbell's biting off kneecaps and
Nick
stuff.
Sirianni's just like, hey.
And Sirianni was just like, does he need media lessons, this guy? And then, you know, they win in Atlanta, and the rest of September and portions of October don't go very well, and they decide to commit to the run. And all the Deshaun Watson talk that was going on there clearly subsided. They buy into Hurts. And how about Jalen Hurts' first career season as a starter, from start to finish? He makes the playoffs. Guy's a winner, isn't he? Guy's a winner. And it seems like the only thing that could potentially stop Jalen Hurts right now is, a piece of FedEx field falling on him.
The railing at FedEx? I mean, come on.
Again, had Antonio Brown not strip sacked himself, this would be far more talked about. Jalen Hurts coming off the field at FedEx, setting up the Eagles for an opportunity to make the playoffs because other circumstances that had yet to happen, that did happen, needed to play out. He's walking, and fans were leaning over, and
wow,
the stadium railing that's behind some wall just falls apart and nearly took out Jalen Hurts. And, and all these fans who the hell knows if they got COVID or not. Honestly, this is the way I think about it. Like, suddenly surrounded by fans, and security guards finally separate the fans from Jalen Hurts, who was kind enough to help these guys up, and he was in the middle of everything. He's not genuinely concerned about it. I'm more concerned about it than he is.
That could have been devastating.
I mean, could you imagine suddenly Gardner Minshew starting a playoff game because part of FedEx Field comes apart?
Well, even more than that. I mean, that could have broken his foot. That could have broken his leg. Like, man, that could have been really awful.
But you just have to give it up. The defense was balling out, too. The defense starts pulling it together. In the running game, hopefully Miles Sanders will be healthy enough for this team to maybe, visit the Rams. They could visit Tampa. One place that I don't think they'll be visiting because, the Bucs have a game against Carolina at home. And if Dallas wins at Philadelphia on Saturday night, and, I think this being the matchup in the final game of the year in Philadelphia, again, I think Nick Sirianni, just for what's and giggles, because this is part of the reason why he got the job, I think, just take Hurts out of the fourth quarter on national television, where the whole country watching. And if Tampa then beats Carolina, this is entirely possible, right? And then San Francisco beats the Rams. That's possible, right?
Yeah, that's possible.
Guess where Philadelphia goes. Philadelphia goes to Tampa. Philadelphia can go to Arizona, potentially. You never know. You could go to the Rams. There are two scenarios where Philadelphia winds up in Dallas. But Carolina's got to beat the Bucs, and Seattle's got to beat Arizona for that to happen.
That ain't happening.
Dallas is not going to be the 2 seed, folks. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.